Hey everybody, and welcome back to Meister Tarot. Thank you for joining me again. Just turn the volume up, hopefully hear a little bit for you. Okay, and still in the window, still gloomy weather. Sun's trying to peek through, but gosh, we've had a strange start to summer. We'll touch on that in a reading later this week, but today I want to have a look at Stacey Abrams. Now, the other day Stacey Abrams is the very inspiring force of nature, inspirational powerhouse of a woman that is in Georgia. She ran for the Georgia governorship, I believe, in the last 2018 election, and was beaten, pipped at the post by mere handful of votes. There was a lot of gerrymandering going on by the Republicans at the time. There was a lot of there was considered some fraud, but it wasn't dealt with at the time under the former president. And I'll just get rid of this, sorry. I'm on my little card table and I've got limited space. I'm just getting rid of the mouse and mouse pad for the moment, so that I have plenty of room. So there was a lot of things that prevented her. However, she has not lost her passion to serve the people of Georgia and the people of the United States. She was considered instrumental in Biden getting across the line, despite the gerrymandering and fraud and voting suppression, etc., that had gone in on Georgia, and also with the, I believe, two senators that you had that went Democratic as well. So a force to be reckoned with. So anyhow, she has put her hand up for the governorship again in the midterms, the 2022 race. Fully aware of the situation at the moment. Oh, getting a little chill up the leg at the moment still. Fully aware of the boundary divisions, the whatever else the Republicans are doing, desperately trying to hold on to what they can, purely for power and money reasons rather than to serve the people. So just want to have a quick look at Stacey Abrams' governorship and what the future holds for her as well after such a move. So, welcome to my spirit guides and all who come with them. Protect us with your light and guide us with your messages. Thank you. Stacey Abrams in the governor race. Tell me, first of all, tell me about Stacey Abrams. Please tell me about Stacey Abrams. Now, I'm using my Lightseers Tarot. This is my family and friends deck, which I also, I know it is a political reading, but she is such a positive figure, such a full of light and love and passion and everything positive, that I wanted to use this deck for her as well. And what's leapt out is a new start, beginning a journey with faith and courage. Now, if that's not trust, faith and courage, if that's not Stacey Abrams, I'm not quite sure who. That's who she is. Okay, so tell me about Stacey Abrams. Tell me about Stacey Abrams. Tell me about Stacey Abrams. Okay, very quickly, the Star of Hope. Wow, couldn't get much more powerful than that. This is also a card that is the best of the United States, the best of democracy, Look at the colour and the patience, confidence, hope in that card. Followed by choices to be made. King of Swords, powerful, logical, wisdom, mentor, truth, bringer, everything about Stacey Abrams, insightful, confident. And the Nine of Pentacles. This will be the outcome from what she can bring. So this is incredibly positive work, prosperity. Just if you look at the opportunities that are on offer, the White Dove. Actually, the card is, I didn't even notice until just now, the card is a woman of colour as well. So this is Stacey plucking at the possibilities. So, how will Stacey Abrams, how will the governor's race for Georgia play out? How will the governor's race 2022 midterms, which is now less than a year away. Sorry about the wobble. As I said, I'm on the card table in the window because the weather is just so gloomy. How will the midterm elections play out for Stacey Abrams in Georgia? How will the midterm elections, I'll do an extended Celtic cross, play out for Stacey Abrams? How will the 2022 governors, the Georgia governor elections play out for Stacey Abrams? How will the 2022 governor election for Georgia play out for Stacey Abrams? Okay, let's have a look. Ooh, okay. Interesting. There will be a dark underbelly that will be revealed. Now, I'm not getting that this is her, but there is a dark underbelly to be revealed. There's distasteful slime going on. The Page of Cups. So this is about a revelation that is going to be made. Heartbreak and despair. Oh, I'm not liking these cards so far. Heartbreak, despair, disappointment. She's going to have to defend herself and set some boundaries, is the past. But crowning it as a new start is karma, endings and closing of a chapter, starting of a new chapter. That's positive. This is concerning, but this is very positive. Near future, okay, there again some disappointment. However, none of the bowls have been tipped over, and if you look at the bowl that's still left, beautiful light coming from that bowl. That's the near future. So it is going to be difficult. External influences. I'm changing this around. I've got external influences, internal influences. So the external influences, this is Trump. Trump stirs, GOP. Internal influences, authentic reform is what I'm getting from this death card. Authentic reform. It can mean death and rebirth, a new start, major change. So this authentic reform. Okay, hopes and fears. Again, loss, disappointment. This is the hopes and the fears. This is the fear. Again, none of the cups are upside down. However, what's happened is you've got they've spilled into this vortex. They've been sucked down, but you still have this one cup upright, full of beautiful colour, and positivity and hope. Quite interesting that we've got side by side these two, the Four of Cups and the Five of Cups. Both have got these cups up the right way but empty, and yet there's still one cup remaining. The outcome, strength. Wow, okay. This is definitely the outcome. Two of Swords, there are difficult decisions to be made. And moving on from troubled waters. So what I'm getting from this reading is that it's going to be a hard fought competition. There's this dark, quite vile, seedy underbelly that's going to be working against her. There will be disappointment and heartbreak. I think as people realise that they're being played, influenced by the Trumpsters. But there will be death, and there is this death and rebirth. So that's when the king is trodden underfoot by death. His crown is tumbled. Disappointment, but these are positive cards for the outcome, but they are also just trying to think of the word. I always struggle with words when I'm being shown images. A positive outcome, but it will be a difficult race. But we've got the Emperor. So this is power. Three of Wands, which is progress, expansion, looking to the future, and the Ace of Cups, so a new beginning. So stay strong. There will be things that are put in play along the way that will be unsettling. Have a saying in Australia, I think I've used it a couple of times in regards to things such as this. The night is always darkest before dawn. And I get the feeling that there's going to be some dirty play, some dirty tricks, some underhandedness, which will lead to disappointment. It may even be, okay, I'll just very quickly ask, will it be a close race? Will it come down to recounts and absentee votes? I think you call them postal votes. Will the result come down to recounts and postal votes? Will the result come down to recounts and postal votes? Justice, yes, a yes card. Knight of Wands, so this is success, inspired figure. Ace of Wands, new start, new plan. And the Hermit, investigation. Okay, yep, so there will be, this goes back to that underhandedness. Oh, okay. And there will be investigation in regards to this corrupt underbelly behaviour, actions. Oh, base of the pack is the Tower card. So this is breaking down of old structures and rebuilding. So I'm getting that the answer to that, the question was, will it go to down to the wire and to recounts, etc.? And yes, it will. Yes, she will be successful, and it will lead to this. So that's positive news. Now, the last question. Already, she has been touted as a future president. Wow, that's powerful. That's powerful. in various sources of the media, purely because of her presence, her passion, her drive, her desire for what is best for those that she serves. I think quite often our politicians forget that they actually are paid by the people to serve the people. They're not there for their own benefit, although some of them seem to think they are. So I'm just going to ask, is Stacey Abrams at any stage in the future slated for the presidency? She's only young, got a lot of years ahead of her. Stacey Abrams, at some stage in the future, is she slated for the presidency? Well, I'd say that's a celebration. Knight of Wands, victory, inspiring, self-aware, confident, skilled orator, ideas aplenty. I get that as a yes. Crossed by, Ace of Wands, new start, new plans, new passion. Ace of Cups at the base, new relationships, new partnerships. In the past, introspection, investigation. So introspection, so she will consider it. Ooh, okay, so crowning is, there's still this darkness. At the end of the day, you have to remember that she is not only a woman, but she is a woman of colour. There's a lot of old school in the US that don't like that, so there will be dirty tricks being played. However, near future, tower moment. This is the breaking down of old structures and building new. Outside influences, King of Cups, this is Biden. Woohoo! And the internal influences is the Sun. She is passionate, joyful, hopes and fears. This is the hope of a new start, the hope of progress, future planning. This is the hope of looking further afield. Outcome, Knight of Cups. Woohoo! So he's a slow, steady knight who is controlled and gentle and has something fabulous to offer. Seven of Pentacles, reviewing. Oh, Seven of Swords, interesting. So 2 sevens. Seven of Swords. I'll ask for a clarifier on that. That's an interesting one. Ah, okay. Outcome, this is lies, deceit, deception, betrayal by those that are hanging on to the old white, or the old orange dude way of thinking again. But this is her, the Queen of Cups. Now the Queen of Cups, she's intuitive. She has a revelation to make, but she sits beside this King of Cups who is diplomatic, calm, emotional. They're both compassionate leaders, and the base of the pack is about partnerships. She will have to defend herself, but again, she's got the Star card. So no time frame on that at all. The only hiccup is these dirty tricks that will be played by those that struggle with the idea of A, a woman, B, a woman of colour. I don't know if she'll be the first woman president. That may be Kamala Harris. But yes, it looks for her an exciting future, and an exciting future for the US. So thank you for joining me today. Hoping to get some sunshine, and I'll catch you all later. Take care.